Welcome back, nail queens. In today's video, we're going to be gluing on some jelly tips with press-it-on glue from the Painted Desert. This press-it-on glue is meant to glue on press-on nails, which many people make their press-on nails with jelly tips, like I do. So I'm going to be using this. I already cut open the top of the press-it-on glue, so if you get yours new, you might have to cut the top open so the glue can come out. So I'm going to start by sizing all of the tips to my nails. I generally do know what sizes I am, but it doesn't hurt to recheck if you don't write it down on a card. I mean, I am a press-on nail artist now. I have a whole small business for press-ons, and I have sizing kit cards, and I haven't even written down my sizes on any of these cards. I should get to that, which I might, because it would be helpful if I have tips on to be like, oh, let me open this box. I already know what sizes I am. Anyways, I'm making sure that all the tips fit sidewall to sidewall. They're not too large or too small. This is very, very important when you're doing press-on designs or if you're adhering these to your nails as is. So I'm going to etch the underside of the jelly tips. I really do like jelly tips over your traditional full coverage tips that came out before jelly tips. I understand that it's all technically a form of plastic, but I don't know if you guys have held Dollar Tree plastic versus high-end plastic. Plastic is different. Some are stronger, some are thinner, some are flimsier, some are impossible to bend. Plastic can be made so many different ways. Just because someone says something is made out of plastic doesn't mean it's bad or cheap quality plastic. So I'm etching the underside of the tips so that they adhere better. And one of my friends told me that she uses the Painted Desert primer before she glues on her jelly tips with glue. Not gel, glue. So I'm trying the primer to try out her method, give it a go. So I'm applying a thin layer of it to all of my nails before I get to gluing. Now it's time to glue. This has like a little tiny spout, so I just put a blob of it in the center of my press-on nails like this, and then I flip the tip over onto my nail, focusing it at the cuticle area first, so at a 45-degree angle, and then I press it down, like letting the glue flow all the way to the free edge. So this is very much like jelly tip extensions. You're doing the same exact techniques except for the medium that's under the tip. Instead of it being gel extension glue, it is just your regular air dry glue. I will say this does take quite a while to air dry, especially on the larger nails. You're holding it down for what seems like forever, trying to get it to air dry and preventing air bubbles from forming. So the perk is it can air dry. You don't have to worry about gel, especially if you have gel allergies. The downside is waiting nearly 2 minutes or a whole minute, however long it takes, especially depending on the temperature in your room, for the glue to fully air dry. So I'm going to repeat these steps for every single nail where I apply a blob of glue on the underside of the tip, and then I focus it at the cuticle area of the next nail, and then let it flow till it hits the free edge. Once the glue hits the free edge of my nail, which is hard for you to see because these tips are on the shorter side, once the glue hits that free edge, I stop applying more pressure, but I maintain consistent pressure so that bubbles do not form. So I don't keep pressing so the glue seeps out, I just maintain the same amount of pressure I had. And I'm just slipping a little bit of activator on the underside right here. This is a little trick of mine to help the glue set faster, so if you're impatient or you feel like it's taking a while to dry, slip some activator under there where the free edge is, and your glue might just set a little bit faster. All right, so I'm going to finish up with my pinky nail. I'm almost done at this point. If you guys have any questions so far, drop them in the comment box below. I would love to hear any questions you guys have about this technique. And if you've tried it, I would love to hear your thoughts, bad or good. I still have this rocking on strong, like it's been almost a week and they haven't popped it off. Like I've noticed a little bit of lifting, but like hardly any around the cuticle area, but it's still going strong for me. And my friend was able to wear her set for 2 weeks until she chose to remove it, and she didn't have any lifting at all. So I think this is an incredible technique for those who don't want to use gel or have gel allergies. And it also shows you how the Painted Desert press-it-on glue works if you use these under press-ons, where you wouldn't be able to see the glue so much. All right, so that's the end of today's video. I hope you guys liked it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.